Hi folks, this is Admiral Revan speaking, and today we are talking about some new changes coming up here and now. And you won't believe this, but the Tier 10 German battleships, the Grober Kurfurst, is going to change in the near future. And this really got me reading. So basically, I'm going to say it as it is that in this video, I'm going to be honest with you, because who here remembers what happened to the Moskva a few years ago? Now, for those of you who are not 100% aware of this, I will tell you what the difference is. So basically, a few years ago, the Russian cruiser Moskva was in its own tech tree in terms of where it was situated, and now it is no longer part of that tech tree anymore, because simply most recently the tech tree had changed for the better. And basically Wargaming a few years ago decided that now's a good time to change it for the better. And basically they said, you know what, we're happy with everything going on. We decided to make an implementation to the game itself. Now, with that being said, it became a success because the Moskva was quite a superior warship in its own right, and for what it was worth and everything. So overall, I think Wargaming made the right choice. So what can we tell you in this regard? So the Grober Kurfurst has always been a tech tree warship for many years, and this is where it is located. So you go to the German tech tree line, and here is the Grober Kurfurst. Now, the Grober Kurfurst is a fantastic warship for many years, and it's got very good guns, firepower, and everything. Special things go to World of Warships as well as Transformers Group and their partnership for this customized skin. But I'm going to show you quickly what the Grober Kurfurst is originally, like without the camo, the Transformers. So here it is. So this is the Grober Kurfurst. It's got 4 guns with triple turrets, and it's got some decent firepower on this thing. And I will show you what is so damn good about this thing. So it's currently equipped with 406mm guns, but it can be upgraded to 420mm guns, and it is pretty decent. Good firepower on this thing. And the ship itself has good, armor-piercing shells as well as HE, and it has fantastic AA defense as well as maneuverability at 30 knots, and concealment is pretty up to par. What is so good about the Kurfurst? Well, generally speaking, when you look at this thing, I can tell you this much, that the Kurfurst can really pack a punch. The citadels are hard to aim on this thing. You have to get close range, and it's pretty solid with the armor thickness and everything on this ship. And it can take a hit. This thing can really take a hit. Good for brawling and all the above. This warship is really well designed. Now, with everything that's going on, with the recent announcement that came out, I am a little bit shocked about this, because this reminds me of another warship that they were talking about for a little while, and I'm trying to find that quick video that I had, and here we are. The Hanover. It's a super battleship, right? So the super battleship itself has, like decent, firepower. It's 483 millimeter guns. Now, in comparison to, let's just say, the, I don't know how you pronounce this. I'm gonna call it Preussen. I'm gonna go with that. So the Preussen, the gun firepower this thing is pretty decent at 457 millimeter guns. That is pretty damn awesome for the for the ship what it's worth. And honestly, I did not expect that at all, for this warship. So 457 is actually pretty damn decent for twin guns, and honestly, it is actually a pretty eye-opener change. So basically, everything that you're reading here in terms of the schematics of the ship, it is pretty decent for both the front and the rear guns. It's going to have the same amount of guns for both front and rear. Instead of triple turrets, will be twin guns. The secondaries in AA, by reading the basic schematics of this thing, have changed a little bit, but the general aspect of damage control party, repair party, fighter spotter aircraft, and height acoustics has not changed. So that's pretty decent. So what I can say to you, generally speaking, when I'm looking at this ship's going to be a beast. And pretty much what's going to happen with Grober Kurfurst is that it's now going to become a premium warship. So since it'll become a premium warship, it's going to be good, for the long term. So I think just by thinking about it all, it's going to be great overall. So let me just show you what happened to the Moskva in this case for what happened. So the Moskva, being a Russian warship, used to be where this Petro was. So when Wargaming did the changes and they put it in the armory, and it's under warships. Moskva is actually now called warship. Okay. Now, if you have the Grober Kurfurst with the change, right? They're talking about that in this dev blog. That become a special ship and you get some sort of refund and reimbursement for it. That remains to be seen. But if you don't have it, the ship will be removed in the tech tree, but will be added as the armory as a cold warship. So honestly, that's actually going to be a good turn of events for it. So you're going to get something out of it as well. Mind you, it's in early 2022, and a lot of things can happen between now and then. So let's just see how it comes out. But yeah, that's okay. But yeah, it's not bad. So I think in moving forward though, this is going to be an awesome warship in the long term. So, really hard to say, but I mean, Wargaming wants to make these changes and they want to make them happen in the long term. I say we give them a chance. and just, see how things pan out. So I'm just a bit skeptical with the whole change, but I mean, it's that's what they want to try and aim for. So I think, why not? So let's just, see what happens. Let's just give them a chance and play it by ear and see what happens. So, I wonder what Wargamer is trying to do. But I guess, from my perspective though, new warships are nice to have, and it's always good to have. So basically, anything that you have with the Grober Kurfurst, like if you have the ship already in your tech tree, keep it, and because it will become a free warship, so that if you add any free XP that you have accumulate, right, that you got at tier 9 with F de Grossi, you can actually get the Preussen and basically play with it for the first time. And since you got the Grober Kurfurst, it will become a premium warship. At the moment, you can reset the tech tree line if you wanted to and regrind it, and then if you can't make it in time, you will have the option to get the Preussen in a way and get the Grober Kurfurst as a cold warship later on. Up to you. But if it were me, I would just keep it anyway as it is and just be happy with it. But anyway, folks, I think that'll do for now. But tell me your thoughts and what do you think about this? I think it's a good change, but it remains to be seen. I'm just going to wait and see for now. But stay safe, take care, and see you all on the next stream.